right, so it's going live now. In about, I think we're live now. Could you check?
All right. Let me check and see where you're at. But if you're live, good morning and welcome, folks. Leo, try get we on. Hey, now we so far. We don't know how this I go. Yes, we're on. First, the one, Miss Juliet, she there like ticks from people back. But
Say that again.
One. In the Pacific, lose moral compass. All right. But I'm not seeing any video. You're not broadcasting video, you're just up saying blank black page Jamaica Diaspora Task Force.
Which where? On
Well,
Facebook?
it said that on Facebook, Jamaicans.com was live.
Okay, so therefore it should be live again. I think we.
No, it's not. This is a recording of 10 minutes.
No, because you're looking at the wrong space. So let me just make sure, because I think you're looking at the wrong thing. Okay. Jamaicans.
All right, we're live. This angle, yes, indisciplinary mental health.
All right, so I see you right now, Diana. We've been having, ladies and gentlemen, having some serious Leo problems all morning. Right, some serious Leo problems, but I think we're kind of getting it now. Hopefully, I see me and Diana on Facebook, and I see me and Diana on YouTube. Yeah. Oh.
Well, you monitor YouTube, and we will go and monitor this. And you have to go send a link to Michelle so that she can know how to find me, because we are going lost in a cyberspace now. As a matter of fact.
Me last long time. Me last long time ago. So I don't know what you're talking about.
We lost. Leo last week.
It's the wrong place for you to put me, you know. But I guess everything is okay.
Good morning, guys. Lorna says, checking in from North. Hot. Yes, and hot. If it hot, like down here too. Little bit overcast this morning, the truth be told, but the day them hot. Carlene Ann says, good morning, Team Jamaica. Good morning, Carlene Ann. How you do? No miss you last week? Last week, I had funeral. I did tell them, say, I have funeral, so I now go there last week. I don't know what was for them. Excuse. Jessie says, good morning, lady and gent. Good morning, Miss Jessie Smith. Oh, no, do. We're glad for you, though. Yeah, we not lost. You know, I didn't think Leo last week in cyberspace.
No, I did. I was completely lost in cyberspace a while ago. Completely lost. I don't even know where to go to find even live Diana. I mean, it was hear Diana voice. I mean, I have to search, look for the light with the voice there, and then go. And now me can now me see you. Now me see you. It's unfortunate that you take me to a place where I don't know where I am. That's not supposed to happen at all.
You know, that's why they have computer class for seniors. I know them have to go have social media for seniors.
Ooh, Lord. Diana, show me, right? How now do I change my name from Jamaica Diaspora Task Force Action to Leo?
You go down. You have to go in a party.
No, forget it. We have a big show ahead of us. I mean, we'll find out another time. How's that?
All right. I guess so.
I know that you have a lot of things to talk about, Diana, and these past weeks have been crazy. I'm supposed to take off today because I'm tired.
All right, if you click on the participants, you will see 2 down the bottom, and then you can click on yourself and right click on it will give you an option to
Oh, you see how you're bright? You're bright, pick me, Oh my God, it's right there. But me not worry about it right now, Diana. I am going to go ahead and we're gonna talk about things, right?
Locks and a whole lot of things to talk about, Leo. I have to take off my glasses for so when you get so you have to take off your glasses.
I do one of the most wonderful. So on a bright note, on a vibrant note, I had the most wonderful time with some students yesterday at what the place name again? What the school name again? It's named Don Robin Christian Academy.
Oh, fabulous. Them had graduation.
They were the bomb. I mean, there are 32 of them graduated to high school, and all 32 got the school of their choice. And you you can't say nothing about little people in it, because the smallest man in the middle of all of that was the brightest man, brightest student of all 32. It was really, you can get so much sitting in then just keep going up and coming down, going up and coming down. That was something else. But the beauty, the part that shocked me, Diana, was that at that age, I am seeing caps and gowns and dancing to
no, back up. What age was his graduating class?
12 and 13-year-olds.
Hey, then you must say that when they can barely turn up in a diaper, they have had cap.
Oh, Jesus. Me remember when we moved from primary school, right?
Hey.
Our graduation was standing up in the classroom where we had been for the entire year, and we have done up stiff because she was praying, right? And she had a whip while she was praying. So it just whip. I'm telling you, it had a bigger. Me never know that there was graduation from that level with cap and gown and my dance up a storm and what the hell? I was so moved. I was so touched.
Leo, let me tell you, for the people they come off and brace them, I have cap and gown graduation.
Man,
I mean, for me, at kindergarten grade, I can appreciate they're moving from primary level to high school, and it's worth the celebration and all the paraphernalia that goes with it. So I don't have a challenge with that. But for me, really and truly, the other level, the kindergarten level to grade 1, it's just a little bit much. I think that they could celebrate it. That's what I love about the US, them celebrate that by having a little concert amongst the students and everybody get to go in. But then I don't keep on going.
Let me tell you, these kids at 12, 13, they went on a trip last week to I think it's the Royalton in Trelawney.
Tell me.
Listen, me never go to a hotel till me a 24-year-old. We decided about hotel until I was 24-year-old. What
the hell? You're unfortunate. That's all me can say. For if you are 24, me did go hotel long time for. We used to go for summer break and go down a villa. And so we never usually go hotel, I really villa, because everybody, cousin them and everybody have to go together and then put all their money together and
have my mother. My mother never stayed in a hotel until she was 78-year-old.
But Leo, you did live right side of seaside. What more you need? That's a few hotel.
When we are grow up, all right? Locals can't go to hotel, can't even go to the hotel gate. You understand that? When we are grow up, locals could not be seen on a beach close to the beach at the hotel. Could not.
So I want to no, hold on.
Security guard tell you have to go. I'm telling you.
You are telling me, so when you grow up in Jamaica, you couldn't go at the beach, at the hotel?
You could not.
But Leo, we have the same problem now. That's all may I tell you.
Because I'm telling you, we could not go to the beach. Anywhere there's a hotel, the beach is locked off from like a mile down the street. So we had to have our own beach. And that's why I have a problem when Chris, what the man name where do Bob Marley, Chris something under that, come and take over
St. Mary Beach.
Chris Blackwell come and take over beach at Rockabessa and make we have to pay going there. I had a big problem with that because we had free beach all our lives. And anyone at the hotel in the coast, we couldn't go on a beach. What we had to say? We couldn't go on a hotel beach. Couldn't go mix with white people.
So low. But anyway, you must sit up on your computer or something.
What you say?
Say your audio low. Wish you could have
audio low.
But you can't fix it. You can't fix it. That bigger than you. So nobody fix it, Leo, for you can't fix it. That bigger than you.
Diana, I saw you wicked enough.
No, Leo, left him man. Me not tell you no lie. You better.
Okay. Is this better? Is this better? This better?
Next thing you're missing. No, Leo, take off it. We not look good.
I'm gonna take it off or sound better.
No, man, you know, so no difference. So take off it.
Mercy.
I forgot just panic.
I'm saying
understand that.
I am saying we couldn't go beach. Couldn't go beach. in the hotel them. So when me that hotel, me take it for granted because me know what beach is, but me it was really bad.
Mm.
And to see those kids come up and just gone at hotel when they were 12, got experience hotel room and hotel food, and you could go smell hotel food, the frozen one them.
You know, let me read this in the message. I mean, Lorna says, good morning, guys, checking in from North Carolina. Yes, she did say we hot. Carlin says, good morning, Team Jamaica. Jesse says, good morning. Yes, Carlin. Answer, we miss you. Yes, we miss you. Lord Carlin, we miss you. No, we did one day. Last week, me go on my friend mother funeral. And let me tell you, it was a wonderful celebration. They had the university singers. They had Ashe on. She was a real cultural person. She was 90 years old. She lived a great life. And everybody just came out to celebrate her. It was wonderful. And let me tell you, everybody was just on fire. I saw when my dad, I want people to celebrate and have fun, you know. Jesse
Oh,
says,
you know. Oh, you are gonna know.
oh, me we know get up and box, so no fenegri. Delrose Beck says, good morning. Lorna says, cap and gown. Leo is not the same Jamaica we left there.
I know. God.
Um, Perez, Perez says morning. Perez says good morning, just in case we never know say a morning. We know say a good morning, I mean Perez. Teresa Townsend says good morning. And Leo, you're supposed to be monitoring YouTube. Anybody on it? What have they said?
Oh yes, let me go there right now.
Read
I am
those.
so sorry if I miss you. Let me go and
And you're
check
supposed
right
to
now.
share the link as well so that everybody can know that we're on. So you share what you must share.
Okay,
Share.
me find way. I'm going to share the link right now. If I there's a layer on there. Layer says sent his love. Let
Where
me
Lear come from? After me never hear nobody named Lear. Where Lear be?
I have no clue. Okay, there are three people on, and I'm trying to find who they are. But when I said something, that man, me know. Say, oh, no, all
Carlin,
right. Let me
Carlin
know some did that.
says, Leo, every generation must be better. Let the kids enjoy hotel. Exactly, but they enjoy their hotel life here.
I mean, I tell
Uh-huh. We're gonna share the link so
Jesus.
that the other people them who are gonna quarrel and say, like the one Jessica, she soon come ask her what we did there. She did send me note, ask her what we did from when. Sorry for you.
We need to find fish. Oh, I got it now. I got it. All right, all right, all right. I got it. All right. So I'm gonna share this while you speak. But let me say this. Yeah, I appreciate it enough. I appreciate the fact that we've moved from where I was, which was really a bad space in our lives. And the growth has changed how we look at things. The growth has changed our mindsets. So now we're able to accept a lot of information because we weren't able to accept a lot of information. We only were able to accept just the small amount that the teacher then in front of us could teach. Aside from that, we couldn't accept. No, I told somebody the other day that I can look at something for 5 minutes and write an epistle, but I could write just a small 2 paragraph once upon a time. And
But you
so,
never have no experience
yeah,
or
but
no
experience,
imagination.
yeah, man, our experiences are great now, and I'm really, really happy for that. So yes, definitely, definitely, I
All
appreciate it.
right, Leo, you carry off track, but congratulations to those students who you spoke with, who you addressed, you know, their celebration as they transition. And congratulations that they got their first choice, whatever that choice was. We're quite happy for them that they're going to the school that they want to go to. But I want to back up a little bit because there's so much to catch up with. Guys, we're happy to have you. The Diaspora Conference, Leo, I want to talk about it. It was the 10th Diaspora Conference, which means that it's 20 years. And we want to celebrate you because we recognize that the ministry gave you an award for your support within the diaspora. So congratulations from us. We in the diaspora, them people in the diaspora, and we diaspora people who live here, and we other people who live here in Jamaica recognize that you've done all your man task, and we celebrate it. So congratulations and a well-deserved recognition there. But we
Diana,
recognize
me
a long
never
time.
hear you tell so much sweet things about me in your life. What go
No
on?
bother for me now, tell no more. So Leo, we want you to tell we know. How was the conference? Talk truth.
Okay, so I've lived through all the conferences except one, 2022. I really enjoyed this one. I don't know if it has anything to do with JD Tan, because I really wanted my team to come down, and they did. They come out, but why I say it's the best conference. It's not the biggest conference, as you may have seen running across. It's not the biggest conference. I've seen conferences in 2013 and 2015 that were much, much bigger. 2013 had 2,400 people, and 2015 had 1,500 people. So there's no way at all that this is anywhere close. And I've seen conferences bigger than this, but the content was much better this time, because people went away feeling that they had a chance to ask a question or make a comment, and they made a special effort to have people to talk. So that's the only reason why I will tell you, or I will say to you, because all the other components were there, that this is the best conference. All the other components were there. They had great presentations. They had great speaker. They had great marketplace, all of that good stuff. It was there. The only difference here to me was that they opened the mic for many, many persons over the 3-day period. I'm sure there were more than 100 diaspora members who got up and spoke or asked a question, and answers, even though they're not the answers that you wanted, just the mere fact that they got a chance to speak was the difference in this conference. So I'm very
happy. It was more interactive from the participants' perspective. They had space to talk. Well, that's good. Anybody did cuss nobody?
I know they worry about people cuss about people. But that goes without saying. It's just the way, you have to give people a way to air out their grievances, air out the conflicts that's going on in their minds and so forth. Give them that chance. And I think, because I've not heard in other conferences, when we leave and going back, the amount of dirtiness that you would hear going, they don't give me a chance to talk. But this time, I have not heard not one person who came to the conference who have had any problems with the conference. It was really, really a good conference. We dance, we listen, we have party at night time. The opening session was not the opening session, but the opening evening. The reception was really, really good. They have coconut water, make a drink, and take care of
music.
And music, and Roy Ryan, and I mean, it was really good. It was really a great display. So I'm happy.
The man where Roy Ryan sing say?
The festival song them.
This is the land. Oh no, that has
no.
There was a man there. Me like that the man. Why they never have the man there?
Well, he sing one song where he get the whole crowd going, because before him going a theme song, he sing there's a picture hanging on the wall.
Ongin, Leo, ongin.
Hanging on the wall. Yeah, that's right. Hanging on the wall. That's right. That was so funny. Yeah, but yeah, the conference was great. The conference was great. They did a good job. And I think it had to do with. I think though that it had to do with who helped to create the program and the content for the conference. Okay. It was Kevin Brown, Dr. Kevin Brown at Outtake.
Yes.
And he's from the diaspora. He had heard all of those things coming back to the diaspora. So when he got the chance to create that, he included a lot of interaction.
So he came to the planning committee from an informed perspective.
From an informed perspective. Yes. That made a big difference.
You send Alun the info. Alun says she on the show there watching somewhere, someplace.
Oh yeah.
Should I did make her come on as host? I don't know if she out in the audience. So she should come on, come talk.
Tell her to come on.
Alun, come on,
come chat.
But then she don't have the details for you, not even know the
details. Oh, we do it again. Tell me how to send it to her again.
The invite and send to her.
Because remember which part we go find the invite. Oh my God, the name, got the person name.
You go to the bottom of this thing
and say invite. All
Yes.
right. So, see, so we can bring in Alone. What your email address? Tell me your email address. Let me
You
see.
can send it to her in a Facebook. Just send it to Messenger.
Oh, I don't know any messenger. I think me have Alone's email address, so I'll send it after you. But let me tell you,
And
it
send it
was
to
a
Michelle
fabulous.
because I don't see Michelle yet.
Alone, yeah, Alone. I got your email address. Check your email now, Alone, and you'll see it.
But let me catch up. Carlin said, yes, every generation must be better. Alice Chin said, morning. Alice, which part you there? You have on your brother, Donna, pause. Go on, pause. Teresa Townsend said, morning. Teresa, she look like she in a Bronx, according to fair profile thing. But Leo, before you finish on the diaspora, before we move from that, I'm happy that the conference was productive. But I also want to commend Jamaica Diaspora Task Force Action Network, the Health Task Force, for putting on an excellent health fair. And this was a big thing. Up at Barnet Town, whole heap of community people come out there, and they were doing testing. Them had a whole heap of doctor people. Them had other I think government had some van or the other that was testing blood sugar. All me test my blood pressure. Yes, my blood pressure never bad.
Dana,
you did test your blood pressure?
I don't think that you did because you're afraid.
No, you too bitty that you made it have a hole you don't take your blood pressure. Or anything them are gonna give you injection. All wicked. Leo.
But yeah, man, overall, even the day of service, we went to a place called John's Hall. If you come from John's Hall, we went up to John's Hall to a basic school called Mount Olive Basic School. And that was absolutely fabulous. Just being there with the kids. Mr. Like a picnic. Diana, ton picnic. Oh my God. I wish I could share with you what Diana did.
Nobody share.
She was a pure picnic. It's a 5-year-old, 2-year-old picnic. That's what Diana was. But she did a wonderful job with them little picnic. I didn't know so Diana could have done picnic, but you know, what can I say?
Guys, I love children as they walk in and them just so warm and encouraging. You just have to bend down and get down to them levels, sit down low, and they just come hug up. Oh, gosh,
yes, they say, me too. Me too.
me too. Yes. It's wonderful. I'm happy I was able to participate, and also I was happy that my friend Tankita Chance Wilson was able to attend. She's a CEO at Barita Foundation, and early childhood education is their focus. So I was happy for her to be able to be there though. But I want to go back to the health fair because it was a major production. And I think that the task force chair and participants ought to be commended. So I want to commend and recognize
Dr. Blake. Yeah, there's Dr. Blake and Dr. Frey.
Dr. Beverly Frey, Dr. Blake, Dr. Angela.
Angela Wright, yes.
Angela Wright, our friend from out of McLaren College friend. Though he was elsewhere, but you know, just
Dr. Thompson.
Yes, Dr. Thompson. And a lot of people who turn up.
But you know, Diana, we had a lot of fun enough because even after that event, we went all the way up into the mountains and you didn't come with us.
After which event?
We went up into Irish Town.
Oh, that's how I don't reach a town. But me not leave. Wait, man, me not leave yet. Hold on a little bit because when I went to the health fair and I was standing down in the place where everybody is standing and getting them service done, I saw a naseberry tree.
And then we missed Diana. Okay. So I'm not taking Diana anywhere anymore. All right. Because we were out there standing and all of a sudden Diana missing. Diana got missing. And before we know it, Diana had a tree, a pick and a teeth, them naseberry. You understand? We had to go and rescue because the man had come with the ranger with him one pop gun. We had to go and save her. The woman come down with about 3 dozen real naseberry.
Leo, you should have come with me.
Me not get caught. Me not so teeth. But let me see part where you bite.
It is very nice. A tree, me I go eat out this morning, or 3 of them.
Jesus. Oh, stush bite. The stush bite. You're supposed to bite at the Neesberry.
Make you tell people. Take it, tell me. It is very nice, people. Let me tell you. Who no love Neesberry?
Baritone, the Neesberry tree. Whoever owned the Neesberry tree, they in front of the clinic.
Health center. Maybe tell you.
No, Neesberry, no left on there.
When you get down on the health center, you look up in Neesberry, they must say, see me here. See me here. And all of them down there say, oh, look at those
and Tankita she, the right PP clock back at you.
I mean, a girl, no, they know. And a girl, no. But I tell her. And I remember I tell her, I said they're ripe. Tell her, I said they're still green. And I tell her.
But you know, the one thing that I appreciate in Jamaica, I can take vacation anywhere in the world, but I believe that my best vacation, even when I'm working on vacation, is best at Jamaica. In Jamaica, just there's so many things to do. No matter how much time you come and do them, hey, you can't get tired of seeing mango on a tree.
Oh, mango.
A mango tree, right there, so. And you cannot get tired of seeing mangoes on tree or on the ground. Can't. That is just standard love. Basic love, right?
It's amazing. Paulette Chamber says, good morning. She says she not get no notification this morning. Paulette, a long story. For Leo, he mess up the whole of the thing. After we set it up good now, he mess up everything. So with the power bogus signing, you know, we never know if it go last. But with the power bogus signing right now, so what we're gonna do. You know. El Roseberg say, happy you had a ball at conference. Conversation needed for banking in Atlanta. Locals rep, example JN or other like VM. All right, Del Rose, may I go sort you out, you know. May I go come set up that for me. I look a little work.
No. Good idea. You have to understand, Diana, that the banking rules in Jamaica are not the same in America. And so there's no depositing allowed in America, right? You can deposit money in Jamaica. Yeah, you can only do some online stuff where you can fill out application and stuff, but it's not you can't create that kind of loan and create all that kind of stuff.
They have correspondence bank relationships. No, and I'm going to take issue with that. Delores is right. Delrose is right. There needs to be more of a conversation about meeting some of the needs of the locals within the Georgia state and that space. Just like they make an effort and they're in New York and they're in Florida in certain spaces, there are other communities that need to be served. So there are many ways to serve them. What are the needs? How best can we meet halfway on it and then take it from there? Delrose,
I don't think America is going to take on no federal, because it becomes a federal, federally insured stuff. Now America not take on Jamaica's problems at all. Once you start deposit money in America to Jamaica, then it becomes America's problems. You know that.
Anyway, Paulette never get no notice, so remember if we sort out that for next week.
I will sort that out because I'm on long vacation and you know, I'm on long vacation.
So we see if it works.
You know, that's the problem.
Oh, Paulette saw me eating my Naseberry. She said I haven't had that fruit in years.
You need to go home, Paulette. You need to go home. I'm sorry. You need to go home. Diana eat the and I said Diana eats something. It's very stush now. She's being very stush. When you see what tried. Diana opens her mouth like the hippopotamus and clam. Okay? Okay. That's how Diana eats. So you got stush in her, you know, ladylike, but when we out on the street with her, you want to see her eat bread. You want Diana eat the bread? When Diana eats the bread, the whole bread, the inside her mouth, and she have to try to bring it down, you know. Ooh, Lord have mercy. But it's
so till Delrose says she have to travel to Florida. Then we have travel go to Florida for Delrose. Oh, she have to go to Florida for do like a banking. Oh, not fair and reasonable. I will talk to both Mr. Jarrett.
Last night, we had a brand new Usain Bolt. I don't know if you saw him. His name is Kishane Thompson.
Oh, if you mean if you see it, I was at the stadium.
You don't need to tell us that. We know, say, a TV you watch upon just like everybody else.
I was
and then Kishane Thompson mashed up the world last night. Kishane Thompson mashed up the world.
No, I was there because I went to see Sharika and she performed.
Sharika has been playing for some. She's been playing for some all this time.
No, beat them up and beat them up.
You know what? You know who surprised me?
Who surprised you?
Tia.
No, sir. No surprise. You should have seen her in the semis. The girl them a run.
No, so Tia was, she's been doing 11-1, 11-01, and so forth. But last night she broke out.
Me say she does out the field. Me see when she clocked that, me say, she set the pace, you know, but she have to go beat Sharika now.
Sharika, yeah,
Sharika.
Sharika come from back, you know.
Sharika time them good, man.
Yeah, man, I'm last come out of the box. And
time them good. Let me tell you.
Nothing. I was so happy to see Sharika last night.
Oh gosh. There was another race too with one boy who was his birthday. And let me tell you, the boy beat them good. He never I think he came second in the finals, but in the semi-finals, the boy clock a time. The boy run like a Sunday morning coming down. Easy. Whoosh, 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 and it done.
So we have a brand new Usain Bolt. He clocked 9.77. That's the 10th fastest.
9.78. I was there. 9.78.
10th, 9.77. So think about it. When Usain Bolt broke out in New York, he clocked 9.72.
Boy.
then he go further and go do 9.69. Nobody never seen that now in a life. And then I'm going 9.58. So he was going down. And I saw where Kishane can improve because he's very strong. You look upon the man, Jesus, man buff, him run really, really strong. So I'm looking forward to
Olympics. So Trong asked him what matter in Trong.
So listen to this. This week I heard Shay, Shannon Sharp, and Stephen A. Smith challenging our Jamaican women. So who can't beat America this year? And I tell you something. Watch out. You talk too quick. We not talk. We just respond to you.
Who says that?
Hello.
Who says so?
Shannon Sharp on the Stephen A. Smith
show.
The guy who interviewed Cat Williams. Remember the Cat Williams thing? Yeah, he came out and made enough noise. You know, Shakari, boom. Then Jamaica done. He said Jamaica done. But Jamaica was stay quiet.
I want a song for that. Only think we're done.
Yeah. Just come. When think we're done. When think we're done. I just come.
And the game's on again tonight.
So I'm putting it out there to Shay. I'm putting it out there to Shannon Sharp this morning. Right? Yeah. We are going to go toe to toe on this one because I want to watch you, Shannon Sharp.
We are not toe. Which toe to toe, Leo? But we're gonna beat them. We're not toe to toe.
Of course, but no, up to the Olympics because I want to take him on.
Okay.
Yes. So I am betting you, Shannon Sharp. I'm betting you that Jamaica not only gonna wipe out you in America.
Yes.
But they're going to wipe you out in the 4x100 meters also.
Yes.
Wipe you out.
Like them never even exist. Ouch.
Watch.
Maybe read up if people that comment here before they fire away. Paulette said, what type of bread is that, Leo? Me not eat no bread here, Paulette. I lie.
Titty bread. Titty bread.
Titty bread.
I can't understand. She can't make a St. Elizabeth for fine titty bread and couldn't stop eat them. You know, like a peg bread, them then call them peg bread sometimes, but them have one little titty on the top. Diana, he look innocent and thing, but let me tell you, okay, all right.
Let me tell you, all you have to do for eat the bread, I put a piece of cheese and I squeeze it down so and bite it. No, squeeze out the ear out of bread. Little bread, a little already. You squeeze it so you get one little 1-inch bread and you eat it. What wrong? What wrong? Titty bread. And little peg of titty bread. Norman Dixon says, I need notification too. Norma is complaining. Norma, Leona understand nothing about how this thing set up. So it's trial and error every week. So next week we will try again and see if you get the notification. But yes, we recognize it's something that we ought to have. Jesse Smith, well, I plant one nestberry tree about a year.
Any grow?
I hope it fruits soon. Haven't had for over 15 years. Miss, man, take a bite for Jesse. Jesse, just for you.
Diana.
Just for you, Jesse. Well, it's a weird name for a bread. You have to see it. No, say a titty bread.
So before Diana saw titty bread, in cuss me all day long, say, I lie, me, I tell a lie, I tell not titty bread. God said Thomas, Saint Elizabeth, and him eat up the titty bread them like them a goat a style.
Nice, it does peel off a pig and it almost flaky, you know.
Yes.
And it says, zim. You open it up and put a piece of cheese in there.
Eat me.
Nice. Titty bread.
So when we left Saint Elizabeth and we're going through under the bamboo, them what a place name again? Under the bamboo.
Holland bamboo.
Holland bamboo. By the way, it's not Holland bamboo. I found out later on. Me always say Holland bamboo. It's Holland.
Holland. So you never know, say.
No, me always call it Holland bamboo. We never know the right name. It's a Holland. Please remember, pronounce your O's and the H. The H. I say you pronounce H.
Leo, back up a little bit. So you didn't think of ALLAND bamboo?
Alan.
Alan bamboo. You want an Alan bamboo lick? No, sir.
And you have to pronounce the H good to know. Holland bamboo.
Holland bamboo. No man, it's nice. The game's
yes, ladies and gentlemen. But I know Diana has a lot of, she's been joking around all morning, but she has
some things to talk about. Talk about the diaspora review, the track and field trials. The trials were fabulous and they continue tonight and tomorrow. I have a link for the trials that I'm gonna try and share with you guys. Anybody I have on my WhatsApp or someplace, I'll share that link so you can at least see it. Because you know American archive, them I watch it, but they're not showing. The school is out. Is one of the things that I wanted to talk about. Graduation, Leo, talk about that.
But the school is out as a different connotation to graduation. That's completely different. When they say out of school and summer come, it's 10 weeks of the longest time in your life that you can live.
No, it's 10 weeks of glory, Leo. Yes. 10 weeks of mango eating, naseberry. And you know what I saw the other day? Guinea, all kind of fruit, breadfruit, everything.
Breadfruit, roasting, beach. I mean,
river.
Look at 10 them time there. 10 weeks is long, it's long enough. But 10 weeks are not nowadays, right?
But guess what too? In them 10 weeks, you have hurricane.
No, me never have hurricane when I grow. I have never witnessed a hurricane.
You didn't think a breeze a blow?
And me live at Jamaica for 24 years.
You just never know what was happening. Then
no,
just tell it weather.
I've never seen a hurricane. Not in my entire life.
Leo, I am sure that we had hurricanes and tropical.
No, man, yeah, from 1951.
Leo.
To 1988.
We never have no hurricane, no storm.
None at all. Then they make up them face. They make up them face, but we never see one. I have never lived in a hurricane through my hurricane in my life. Me and that Florida a couple years ago, and they said Matthew coming, and it's all lick. Listen, me, you know it's not me, right? Matthew, I go lick Florida, man, and 5 miles out, everybody locked down and thing and me sit them up and I wait for Matthew to come in. And then all of a sudden,
Matthew dropped down dead.
It does nothing. Yeah. Not me. So anyway, anytime you hear say hurricane, come call me. Just pay me fear and come and me just make it go somewhere.
No, me don't know if it's too late for one. She come named Beryl, and me did have one lady with me did know name Miss Beryl, and she never nice. Any she ever come. They'll check the people and comment. Check the people and comment. Keep at it. Check
a real dopey that. That Miss Beryl dopey.
Yeah, I that Miss Beryl dopey ever come with God a dark. Father Divine, look here. Tankita is on. She said 8 weeks of summer in Jamaica. 8 weeks of summer holiday. Tankita, you remember the names where them did a try hide until you said they never ripe, but then ripe.
Tanky, listen, you're lucky. It's one lucky, because I'm me conceivable, because the man there with the one pop gun was coming.
Maybe okay. Not come for and couldn't run faster than me. Couldn't run faster than Tankita. Tankita is very nice, subtle. But anyway,
somebody says there was Allen. So here goes Allen. Allen 1980.
Yes.
Right? Allen came on the eastern coast of Jamaica. And when it left, the tail end of it licked Portland and part of St. Mary. Remember that? But me that man to go be.
Oh, so I know that Jamaica never get none of you never experience it.
Never, I'm telling you, wherever I am, hurricane don't like me.
Leo, you stay in Jamaica. You have to go stay at Jamaica.
So Taffy, say hi to Taffy because I know say talk to Taffy one time, while we were in the car. You say hi to Taffy. Taffy down in California. Good morning, Taffy.
Oh, Taffy on. Morning, Taffy. Taffy's a real person, Delro say you are right. You say what track running, but
it's not
never
Taffy. Who remember Taffy? You remember Taffy, Diana?
Remember me talk to Taffy, your friend from long time.
No. I said Toffee. Toffee. Yeah.
That's what you usually get from England, toffee. When people say toffee for you.
Sweetie.
that was for them. Toffee. Like you want toffee. And you have to spend the whole time and dig off a toffee off of your teeth.
Right. But I wonder if food friend Toffee, food friend Taffy is named Toffee and them just mess up his name.
Yes, you should have asked him, how come you named Toffee?
Oh, you named Toffee. Yeah, how come you named Toffee and not Toffee? Right?
Lorna says that there was Flora in 63 and Allen in 1980. Well, Lorna, were you in Jamaica when either those anybody ever experienced a hurricane? Talk now. For Leon, I have no experience. Anybody ever experienced a good hurricane? Or storm? I experienced Gilbert.
When me grew up, there was one song named 51 Storm in Never Born. There was no storm in the 70s. Okay? None.
I don't want Tankita, she beg about me must save her too. Save me too, Dada.
Yeah. How come the two want to go? I ain't gonna give her none.
Man, if she come out of the car when we drop her off and never take none. She said
they're right now. This is the time that she cares.
Yeah, they will not care, but me care for me. Tankita have let me tell you, Tankita have every fruit tree at her disposal on our farm.
You don't have them the Neesberry there. Them the Neesberry there are fat and beefy Neesberry. The one them with the teeth, them fat and beefy. They're no maga and kind of scaly like the other one them. Them
you
fat
can see
and
them 1,000 miles out. You can't
Diana, did you take how did you clean them? How you clean these berries? Stop it, man. Stop it.
I wash them and then I peel them.
No. Actually, the way you're supposed to clean Neesberry, you're supposed to get the coconut straw. You never know that. You get the coconut straw and rub it until all of the thing then gone off it and it's smooth like baby bat.
You serious, Leo?
Yeah.
Leo, me know you lying. I know you lying.
No, man, me not tell a lie, man. You're supposed to take the coconut sitting. You know the part of the coconut.
The brush, like a brush.
The brush part, the husk part.
So they just chop a piece of coconut. Then we must get coconut husk because me forgot teeth from
because
coconut.
once you husk the dry coconut, the husk inside it, you just take it and rub it over it, all over it.
So, me not have no coconut round at the back of my yard. Me buy coconut. Me not buy coconut. So we buy coconut water. So me have to go stop at the coconut man and get peace. If you wash the knees, bury them.
Well, then right better that way then.
Then right better.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what you know about? No foreign you live. You like, I tell you can't tell me some lie, man. Jeez, some peace.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, over a week ago, I went to Diana's house. She invited me over there.
God, me never invite you. Ever, Leo. Never invite you.
And let me tell you this. Diana, I am not telling any lie. Tankita, please go and go check. All right. She has a banana tree that grows on concrete. But we reaped banana last week. And the fattest banana I've never seen in my life. I never said banana so fat.
A tiny banana them.
Yeah. And she was giving them away to our neighbors. That's very nice, right?
But let me tell you, you have to give, and there's just a spirit in Jamaica of giving. Just like but there's a spirit of Jamaica that you keep something to yourself, like the Naysbury, me not giving none to Tankita. She need to stop big. But the bananas, I have Tankita bananas for you. The bananas are really fat and fabulous. When you look at the trunk of the banana, it is huge. And I got about 6 hands. So every time I cut it up and different neighbors get, and people just so excited. The bananas are sweet and nice. Really.
I do recall that Jamaica had a giving spirit because I remember my mother used to borrow, 2 spoonfuls of sugar and salt and a half a bag of a thing there and butter. A spoonful of butter, you used to borrow it. Did they ever pay it back? What are they? Let me ask you. Did your parents ever pay back when you borrow from your neighbor? I don't think so.
They don't need to pay back. They understand.
But I borrow it.
But they understand say borrow means she want, but she not gonna say beg you something, she borrow it. And you can feel free to borrow what you want next time.
So I know that my neighbors used to borrow with pot them. And when we pot them too small, we go borrow back for them pot on a Sunday. Yeah.
I can imagine how much money you save for you. Not if buy big pot, me buy big pot. Me one living in my yard and me have pot big so. When me do that the pot, you should have give to me neighbor them who have more picking over for them yard and just make them give me for them liquor pot. Yeah, but
you borrow salt butter, you borrow sugar, salt, milk, anything when you don't have it at your house, you can just walk. Then you pick the next door, go borrow some food. Nobody now lend the salt fish, do you know? Salt fish is expensive, right? Nobody now lend the salt fish. They probably will lend.
That's amazing though that we, you can look back and recall these things. Nowadays, the general attitude and how people grow is just one of being selfish, one of not caring, because I would be over here needing something and too much pride, perhaps, to ask for the help that perhaps my neighbor would give happily, or my neighbor going to take it and talk. It's just, I don't know, different things.
Yeah. I mean, I think life was so much different back then, and it's that whole giving thing becomes taking things, taking.
Which Leo, brings me back to the Jamaica, to the task force that you have created, where Jamaicans have an opportunity to give back in good spirit what they can, their competence, not money, not sending remittance and sending barrel and all that, but giving their connections and giving their skills. And I'm going to be very pointed. Dr. Beverly Free, I sat in a meeting with her at Outtake and you and Dr. Angela and Dr. Bev. And these two women were, something came up about making a connection with another institution. And within the week of getting back, they have made the connection, the contact, and line up the thing. And this is their give back. Them now for cutting a check for $1 million because that's far more than $1 million. So I love that there is a space. And I want you to tell the people them online in the diaspora that them can join the network. They can join the network and give back their skills. It might be a conference to host. It might be something to talk about on a webinar. It might be a connection to make. It don't mean sending money. Don't mean coming down here for every pan that knock. But if dance keeping on should come, especially if me going for it, I forgot together. Don't come if it's Naysbury time.
Jamaicans normally have a giving spirit.
No, man, we've lost it. We need to reclaim it. We need to practice it more. Tankita says she hide them from Elio. So she has said, oh, me hide in Naysbury with her.
I know. I know, Tankita. You can go read her. Go yard, go read it.
But we set up me down.
It's a thief from thief, God laughs. So maybe the best thing say, hey Diana, invite me over for the lunch or something like that, and we're gonna let them with the whole of them. Okay? Thief from thief, God laugh. So they say.
Delro says, yes, you remember Gilbert and the naming of roast corn of corned beef. She
that's
had
1988.
She had an adverb for the corned beef, but we can't put you talk you out here. But yes, true, you did have to name that corned beef, whether or not you like it or not.
I don't know what people have against corned beef. Corned beef and cabbage are the best thing in the world, you know.
No.
Are the best breakfast.
Yuck.
Corned beef and cabbage. You can't eat that with anything.
Just eat it by itself then.
Oh, even by itself, just put enough cabbage in there.
No, put cabbage in there. Just eat it by itself with pepper.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, you know, just eat it like that. If you have it on crackers or upon bread.
Yeah, so you put it on bread. So you just have one spread and you just put it on bread. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Me can't beef like it about that
beef when you grow up, you know. I've been trying some different ones. They don't taste nothing like when you grow up. First time when you grow up, when you grow up and they want one tin of corned beef and all them do is chop up some scallion and pepper in there and turn it around 2 times, you can't eat it. And it stand up stiff. You can still see corned beef like clumps of meat. Nowadays, when you open it and you put it in a pot, it just flat out and look like river. Look like mud lake.
Diana, that's what you call stretching. It's okay.
But I don't want to stretch it. I want nice clumps of corned beef.
No. You're not living in a family with more than 5 people. That's why I said that. Because when we are stretch corned beef, when you are stretch, we call it chicken back.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's no chicken in it. It's because it's like then take it and blend it. Because at the end of it all, it's stretch. And you taste it, the flavor of the chicken in the meat, you know. But you don't see the chicken. Trust me. But corned beef, you can put all, what is something, where the long something name again? The long flowers. Spaghetti. Spaghetti and corned beef are the best thing in the world. What do you talk say? That's the foolishness there, master.
They spend too much time on dormitories. Cook pear corned beef and spaghetti are foolishness.
It's like having 1 can of corned beef with 1 can of sardine, serve a whole family of 5. You have to stretch it.
But corned beef, but sardine only have 3 pieces in there.
How this 5, cut it up and mash it up and add little pepper and thing for it. No better than that.
Yeah, girl for hard times. No, sir.
Of course.
Lord, I said 1980. I left my home in Portmore and went to my cousin's house in Harborview. Her mango tree blow down and our window break. Nothing happened to my house on the dump up land in Portmore. Well, girl, I'm back to your dump up land over Portmore for you see burial come.
Well, 1980 and now is different because I'm sure that they dump up land, they full up a house now and condos.
Yeah, there's a whole heap of properties over by Portmore these days. Really like amazed sometime to go through that. Before we move on, Leo, I want to also celebrate a friend of mine, Chef Mark Cole. He got the
Oh,
top award at the Jamaica Observer food thing. And I want to celebrate him as my good friend who carried me out the other evening and we went dancing and thing. Yeah. And he
Missy
carried
go.
out Dr. Frey and Dr. Angela. Me, him, Dr. Frey, Dr. Angela, and another gentleman. I don't remember what him name. We went out and we had a grand time. We went to Waterfalls. It was a Thursday evening and it was party hearty. We had
And
somebody else
I
who came with us too, but he didn't stand up very long at all. He had one red stripe light, and let me tell you, he was down and out for the rest of the night. Hey, Leo, that rhyme. One red stripe light, out and down rest of the night.
well, I can't promise anybody. Don't go out with me if you think me drink. I mean, I dance you because I am going to fall. I don't do well with alcohol at all, at all. My body does not like alcohol. And so, yeah, I saw them dancing. I mean, try to go dance one time, but it never worked. We can't drink.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I didn't call any names. I didn't say who the other person was. Uno can play back the recording that I didn't say who the other person was, who we went out with, who was too drunk on one red stripe light. Couldn't stand up all the night.
It was a nice night. I hadn't been to waterfalls. And the good thing that they were playing my kind of music, 50s and 60s and 70s and 80s. Was really nice. He did a wonderful job.
It was a good thing. But we take things turn joke now. We have got to talk about these things. Leo, there has been a rising concern about the health sector in Jamaica. And Michael Abrams wrote an article which was published in the Jamaica Gleaner June 25th. And this is what he says, calling out Dr. Tufton. The management of our health sector under the watch of Minister of Health and Wellness, Christopher Tufton, is cause for concern. For starters, the Auditor General has repeatedly flagged the Ministry of Health and Wellness for awarding contracts without putting them out to tender, not following procurement procedures, and for not accounting for large sums of money. For example, according to a news report, during the fiscal year 2017-18, over $7 million worth of computer equipment went missing. Also, there was no evidence of procurement process for almost $18 million that was spent, and no evidence of the permanent secretary's approval of the relevant contracts. From 2018 to 2019, Jamaican $35 million was spent on consulting services for 9 months with no competitive process or advertising. I never know this. Let me read that. From 2018 to 2019, US 288,900 or over 35 million Jamaican dollars was spent on consulting services for 9 months. We could have earned 35 million in a 9 anyway. In 2022, the Auditor General detected several anomalies in how funds allocated to deal with the COVID-19 pandemic was spent by the ministry. They cited the entity for failing to abide by the Financial Admin and Audit Act. Among other things, it discovered 337 million was paid to 7 hotels and guest houses to provide quarantine accommodation, but only one of them was contracted formally. Also, 124 million was paid to 8 suppliers for infrastructural works without contracts. It also reported that 2 million was spent on television sets and tablets for which there are no indication of their relevance to the COVID response. Me can't bother reach no more. Leo, me now read no more. I never read the articles, but I wanted to raise it because I thought it was prudent for us to recognize the things that happens within ministries. And if there's a Jamaican saying that if fish go river bottom and tell it say it deep, then you know it deep. And here is somebody who is in the particular health sector writing such a stout letter calling out the Ministry of Health and Wellness on all these activities. I don't know.
Well, I saw a lot of what this week about some equipment that's missing, that were missing from the health sector, and they did an audit and found that much of the equipment were in fact there. However, 60% of them were down, and they were talking about the babies who were the babies who died because what do they call it? Ventilator. Is that ventilator, right? Am I saying the right word?
Yeah, ventilators.
All right.
Yeah.
And they died because they didn't have any ventilator equipment in the hospitals. And so I kind of tuned in a little bit because I was wondering, because I remember during COVID that they had bought a lot of ventilators. They bought like 100 so and out of that 100 and something, 60% of them are not working. And I say I always wondered about hospital equipment in Jamaica, because today it's working and tomorrow it's not. Today it's working and tomorrow it's not. And I wonder, why are we getting equipment if we're not having technicians who are capable of bringing it back to life immediately as it goes down? Because if we're not talking about office equipment, we're talking about a hospital that saved people's lives, right?
So you need medical people who understand medical equipment.
Yeah, my thing is, how is it that we're bringing in equipment? We spend so many millions of dollars bringing in equipment, and we have either no spare parts or maintenance agreements or even technicians who can bring it back to life once it goes down, because that's the whole idea about it. You know, nothing is going to last forever. Every now and then, you are going to have to fix the equipment. And so to me, how is it that we don't have, it's just like the buses that we have, the yellow buses, right? It wasn't more than a couple of years ago they bought some brand new buses, and then all of a sudden them broke down and nobody now fixed them. And the trash trucks them across Jamaica, them broke down and nobody now fixed them. I say, why don't we have an effective technical equipment experts department where these guys, all they do is just fix the equipment? I mean, we are constantly buying trash trucks every day. We're constantly buying new buses every day because the bus them we have broke down and they can't fix them. I don't get it. It's the same thing happening in every department, every ministry where the equipment are. It's not just medical, it's everything. It's everything. And yet, we see taxis. Listen to this now. We see taxis on the road that were built in 1919, right? And those taxis are making money because they have a mechanic that fix them each time. They can't even make the spare parts and put them back on the road really quickly, right? But in our hospitals, in our transportation system, in all the other networks, nothing works after I work for 1 year done. So that is my thing. I just don't get. When I grew up, Victor and Mailbus had buses, but they had a mechanic department that all them do as the bus come in, boom, them fix them up and then gone back on the road. That's just the way it goes. Everywhere in the world else, they do the same thing. They have a technical equipment expert or experts out there that fix the stuff and put them right back into service. I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
You know, 60%. The problem with you is that you go to foreign and you get bright and ambitious.
Me just talk about Victor bus and Mail bus at Jamaica.
Yes, but he must run in an efficient operation. He had limited resources to spend. He was spending his own money. He had to make a profit. You're then wanting to compare a sector that doesn't have to make any money, that is not accountable to anything because they're spending my money, that is not accountable to me in any serious way or to themselves or any hierarchy within them. So you don't have to be logical or plan ahead. So I don't have to be efficient in the maintenance of equipment. I don't have to say to Heart Trust, please make sure that you train technicians, millwrights, who can understand and maintain these pieces of equipment. Shame on you, Leo, to think that we would want to have such efficiency built into the operation so that me who import the equipment won't be able to import again in the next 2 years. Shame on you for trying to get me out of business. Shame on you. You don't know the right self. Anyway,
Me bright. Me too damn bright.
Right, I want to come fix the system so that the big man can carry the equipment every 2 years, and we can import new bus every 2 years, and we can't say every 2 years that we are importing 100 buses. Then 100 brought down on our back, 100 more buses are coming. 100 more buses are coming. But them still stand up long at the bus stop because they now get no bus. 100 more are coming. But 200 can fix 200.
Listen to this. I took the Knutsford Express. I'm a Knutsford Express freak. Right? I'm a tete, exactly. And every time I sit down on the bus, I say to myself, they must have an efficient operation. There's no other system in Jamaica that runs as efficient as Knutsford's. Because I'm looking at a bus yesterday.
A joke can make, because let me back up. There is nothing that was as efficient as the one bus that I know that my grandmother used to take from Smithville to go to Kingston. Them know what time the bus leaving. Them know what time the bus reach a Maypen.
I am talking about no. I'm not talking about 100 years ago when Diana born.
They don't do nothing different. Same operation. Same operation. Bigger money.
And I'm telling you that the bus that they bought when they come into in 2000, whatever that bus is still running and running smooth. When they drop in a pothole, they don't know it's in a pothole, right? And I tell you,
it was a
smooth ride all the way. Now, when they buy brand new bus, they are improving their fleet and putting some bus in service in areas that they didn't have before, and it just feels nice. Listen, I'll spend the money on Knutsford all day long, and even if the bus late, me knows that I come. You know what I mean? I am a Knutsford, but when I look at the buses that run around, the big yellow buses that run around Kingston, I see how the man they treat the bus like them a taxi. Me say to myself, them not last. And even if they last, then I get fixed. That's the way it is.
But back up now, Leo. There are two factors again we're going to bring to your attention. One is that the driver man is accountable to somebody on the Knutsford.
True.
The driver man know that there are consequences for deliberately bust up a tire. Huh? Yes. The driver man should know that there are consequences for deliberately bad driving me, because I will call and complain. Like to the next institution. And see if you're comparing apples with apples. Let me take some message. But yeah, talk about Knutsford. I mean, nobody with no Knutsford. Let me tell you, me like drive, because when me drive, me want to stop. When you depend on Knutsford, you can't say Lego one. You can't say stop as a driver. You can't say make me go do, no, that's what. Me drive my car from me want to stop a road. Me want to stop a jerk pork shop. Me want to stop and buy jelly coconut on the road. Me want to stop. Something in a Knutsford. But you can't take it for no one drive a Jamaica for we bad drive, Pamela Wizard Bennett says good morning. Good morning, Miss Pamela Wizard. How are you? Tell me where you're at, how long you've been where you're at, how you find me. You always join. Lorna says, Did anyone, Donna may have that for talk about the employee. Paulette says the equipment should be serviced before they break down. Exactly. But that require a plan, strategic plan and vision and foresight. Paulette said, by the way, where's Michelle? Did you send Michelle the message, Leo, and the link?
Yeah, man. I did.
Michelle
said she would be late. Don't you remember?
Late, but we never know say so late she'll go be.
Yeah, she's
Michelle
yes.
always let me sorry. Oh, she's so late. She said she should log on. Send her the thing. She needs
I sent her the email and I
she's asking for it from a long time.
But I told you I sent it. Just tell her that we sent the email, and she just check her email, that I sent it on her email. I also sent Alun. So if Alun is listening, good morning to you, Alun. Somebody just pop up and said them a listener a while ago. I don't remember who. I don't remember who says
All right.
But all who are listening, sorry, thank you so much for joining in. Let me see if there's anything going on YouTube. Remember that I can't find the comments part. Because the people today, but I can't find the comments part on YouTube. And I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I never got that right.
Let me see. Oh, yes. Let me find the comments them now. There is Carlene Madden. Good morning, Carlene. Woo! Carlene, good morning to you. And then Karen Rowe says, good morning, Diana and Leo. Where is Lady Nish? Karen says, I hope you left some mangoes in a kneesberry. Okay, so Diana, kneesberry, that's a proper term for naseberry, okay? She said, I hope you don't leave kneesberry for me, coming home soon. Karen also says, I have full confidence in my Jamaican athletes. They're going to bring it home. Yes. PM Eslop is on. How long time you from PM now?
PM Eslop on YouTube?
Yeah.
It comes.
She said me there, but me not comment. Me miss you. That's what she said.
PM Eslop, we miss you so much. You're always on Facebook, so prompt and everything. Oh my gosh, I'm happy that you're there.
And then we have A. Bonner says good morning to you. And Karen says she was in Gilbert, but Gilbert was 1988. I am saying me ain't seen a storm from 1951 to 1979. Me never seen no storm. I never seen none at all. So me are the gargan.
Yeah, there will be a man. Lorna says some people treat their vehicle like they treat their body, no maintenance.
You know, I get no what is sitting there again? Irish moss and
linseed.
Linseed.
And carbon porridge. You know, as you talk about that, yesterday, last evening, we're at the stadium and, you know, where we're seated right behind us, there were some police officers. And one police officer somebody walk up to another police, to this other personnel and say, my gosh, you know what, look wishy-washy again. How you look, what you look good, look so wishy-washy again. Let me tell you, everybody head just turned around, same time for go look at the poor victim. When that's the last time we heard that term, wishy-washy?
Yeah. We have the greatest way of greeting people sometimes. It's really nice.
Way too warm and loving. Sunny Skies says, good morning, Dr. Diana and Leo. I don't know who Sunny Skies is, but I remember Sunny Skies making a comment about my breadfruit. But it's all right, Sunny Skies. I
actually like that name. I saw it I saw the person on my feed also. I love the name Sunny Sky. Yes, it sounds bright and cheery and vibrant and everything that is Jamaican.
Yes. All right. So Lorna, I've been seeing your posting from your garden as well. Leo, we're going to be running out of time soon, because we're supposed to be off in another half an hour. People, if you have birthday greetings or any other. I
don't get it. What do you mean? Oh, Jamaica, it says 10:25. Oh,
right. Okay. So we're off at 11.
Yes.
So if anybody have birthday greetings that they want us to raise, let's do that. But I'm going to go back to the article that Lorna, I've been seeing your posting from your garden, and I really want to commend you. You had the healthy looking callaloo. Did you see Leo cucumbers, tomatoes. We said the one Lord she a
Lana, Lana country girl, you know.
a real old country
So
girl,
him
man.
know how to make, turn hand make fashion. So when she go out in her fair garden there, him kneel down. Me can't kneel down. Me not have no knee. Right? and me not put me, listen, my mother never give me no goat. She never give me no cow. Me ne have no ground. Me ne have no, me, for me hard work days done from me bar. But so I have to have a lot of respect for the people who can turn their hand, turn the thing in at the ground and make things grow. I did that in a grade 4, go watch and peas grow. Right? And that's the most growing me ever do in my life. Yes. But I do understand the science, and I do understand, but me not understand how you actually put the axe.
Well, me there, when you come and show you.
Yeah, me know. I mean, you make banana tree grow up on concrete, so I mean, you can pretty much do any darn thing.
I have a little piece of track of land here, and I make you tell you about concrete road. They have one little track of land. We plant, but I mean, I threaten to go outside, but the here I go plant.
And the banana. Okay, so Diana, tell me this.
Hmm?
So when the banana grew up, right? Mm. I noticed that the bunch hang over somebody else's property. Mm. What happens then? Who for banana it be? Your tree upon your land, but the banana itself hang over somebody else's property because I leave.
Let me tell you, we have 2 machetes. So we can start right there. So if we define a UFA for me. but it depends. If I have two bananas shooting on or about the same time, and one over by my neighbor, my good neighbor who is next door to me, my sister neighbor, then it's hers. We don't have a problem with that. So I say, make sure you cut the banana and watch it. And sometimes she don't even know it hanging over there. So I'd have to say, the banana almost ready, get them to cut it for you. And then when she cut it, I said, just give me one hand. And then when the other one on my side come in, I just give her one hand. So she get the rest of the shirt like it's hers.
I know people who have a mango tree and orange tree that grows over on the road.
Yes.
And because it's on the road, them things say the people on the road are right to go on the tree and pick them the one that will hang over. So then chop off all of that part of the tree, right? That not now hang over the road. You don't want nobody get none of them there. All right. Only one tree will be here and the piece of them for them property. All right.
We don't live so we never grow, so we grow for share. And even if you don't hang over there and it bear, me definitely cut up and everybody get them banana, we just have a share and people look forward. There's an older lady who lives in the neighborhood, and she's been here for years. She's quite a mature woman, and I always take, if it's even 6 fingers for her. And she looked forward to it because she loved them. And she always said, boy, Diana, these mangoes are, these bananas are so fat and sweet. So, you just have to keep sharing that way.
So Diana, on a serious note, I had also been watching the all week this week, the case of the DPP has been in court. And it's kind of confusing, and you wonder how the Supreme Court is gonna rule on all that information. There's a lot of information I went through, but the one thing that I noted was that the attorney for Mrs. Llewellyn said that the appeal that was made was not to keep Miss Llewellyn in office herself. And it was for a generic DPP. So I wonder what the hoopla was about then, if it's not about keeping her in the office. It clearly says, the attorney clearly says, and the court agreed, the the defense agreed, well, the prosecution, the lawyers for the state agreed that it's not in line with keeping her in the office, keeping Miss Llewellyn in the DPP's office, but it's rather for all DPPs who, once they get in office, their expiry date would be at age 65, because right now it's at 60. And so, in the way the law is, and if I'm the way the law is, if a judge is going to read the Constitution or read the law and apply it, she would have gotten one extension already, right, up to age 63. And since the appeal is about everybody else, then she wouldn't be a beneficiary of this law, because then the law says that you only can get one extension. So I'm wondering, why are we in court fighting for a cause that's going to apply to everybody else except her? What's the purpose of the court here?
And the court is representing her.
Not the court, the state is representing her, and there's an attorney that represents her by herself. And I'm saying, since it's not about her, why are we in court? Because the court already said it is okay for the law or the Constitution to change to apply the age of 65 as the expiry date. But she had already gotten one extension according to the law. But here we are. I thought that the whole thing was about her staying in office, and I think the whole country and the whole world, that's what this was about. But they're saying it's not about her being in office. Well, if it's not about her being in office, first of all, why didn't she just quit and retire?
Leo,
I don't understand it. Why don't you just retire then if it's not about you? Because she's still the official DPP in office.
Leo, I understand your confusion, but unfortunately I can't help you, because if they are in court, because they are in court clearly because she intended to stay longer. But now you're saying to me that they're saying, no, we're not fighting for her to stay longer. We're fighting so that some fictitious AI DPP can stay.
Yes. Okay. If the DPP that's coming in is 59, she would get to go to 65. Yeah, because if it's not about her, then what is she doing in court? One, why hasn't she retired from the position? Two, and why is this necessary? Because the court already said that it's now lawful for a person to go to age 65 and retire after that. I don't get it.
Leo, I don't get a lot.
We are coming in for.
But I don't get it either. And you're asking me to explain things that I don't get, because it's same way the Prime Minister says that we are tracking you. When you post these things up there, we are seeing you, and we have found some others. We know where you are. And then the Senator for Information comes out and says, we can't track you. We don't track you. So I don't know. I don't know which side to take on. It depends on the day of the week. So I don't know. We got our high science and you try to call me. Me no understand. Me no understand DPP office. Me no understand why she's in court. Me no understand if it is that it don't impact her, then what? Me no understand.
I find it fascinating. Whenever these things happen, many persons don't care one way or the other. And I understand. I understand why they don't care. But little knowledge can cause problems. And so because problems with little knowledge, once me tune into something, it's like me feel like me have to get the whole shebang. And this one, I don't see how the court is going to rule to put her back in office. because it's clear to everybody that it's not about her.
But they're
And
not
this is not
seeking to
about
put her
her.
back in office again, because if what you have just said is that them saying, well, it was not really she who want to put in office, is Diana, you know?
Exactly.
I don't know. It's just like saying, well, you know, we're tracking you, and when you post these things out there, see how we
Oh,
were able to go and get
are
that
you
man.
saying that they're
And
tracking
see,
me now
huh?
by what I say? But me
Yeah.
can't influence it. Me
No,
can't
no, no. I'm
influence
not
it.
saying that. I'm saying that this inconsistencies, you know, so it's just the inconsistency that exists within the system that
Yeah.
they sort out.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Leo, they uh they have raised the garden bed so you don't have to bend down. Whoopee. Paulette said, my parents used to share with the neighbors exactly, but I want to go to this article now. Where make me leave it? It is concerning for people in the diaspora, particularly people who don't come to and check them bank account often, and even we who there. But me no concern for me now no money. Former NCB employees sentenced to 2 years in prison for 74.5 million fraud. Former National Commercial Bank employee was sentenced to 24 months in prison after pleading guilty to fleecing 3 of the institution customers of a total of 74.5 million. The sentence was handed down Thursday. In February, Thomas had admitted 3 counts of larceny as a servant and 31 counts of uttering forged documents. She was charged with larceny offenses under the Cybercrime Act of 2023. Reports are that during a 2-year stint in the department, Thomas forged client signatures on debit instrument and debited their accounts and transfers funds to several accounts, including hers. She fool. It was revealed that she had stolen $407,472.47 along with $10,159,310, total sum of $74.5 million. Earlier this month, she was ordered to make full restitution of the stolen money. Now, this must be concerning for people in the diaspora. And some people probably feel a little bit cheated that the offense for 74 is the serve, what you get to serve is 2 years. And some people might have think it too long, some people might have think it too short, or, you know, I don't know. What do you think?
I don't challenge judges' decisions like that
Okay.
because, I mean, I think I go with what the judges say most times. I think judges are, they're human beings, but especially today, after the big scandal with the PEC, what they call it, Privy Council, pushing back on an appeal. I think most of the judges are, for the next 5 years, are going to be very, very particular, very serious about how they judge, how they do their court and the sentencing and so forth. And so I don't know that it looks like she was fined under a new law, which is a cybersecurity law of 2020. I don't know what would have happened, what law she would have been charged under before 2020, and maybe there would not have been any repercussions or any convictions, because, for example, we're looking at the SSL scandal right now, and because that is not a bank, that is actually a financial institution, that's not a bank, and there's no deposit, we call it again, protection. Or are they going to be charged if they find someone guilty? And I think that what they're trying to do right now is to try to find what's the charge and what law did they break, that kind of thing. And in this kind of situation,
But the
maybe the
law would
cyber
break his teeth in. The law was
maybe the
she break
cybercrime maybe the
his teeth
cybercrime
for
act
them.
is very lenient, in sentencing more than other things. But that's a lot of money, 74
Yes, 74 million, Leo. Anywhere you wash it, 407,000 plus US plus 10 million Jamaican dollars is a whole heap of money for thief. And I can understand people feeling a little bit cheated in that, you know, you thief my money over all these years. I've been inconvenienced, and you only get to spend 2 years. And you know, it don't feel like you're giving tit for tat. It don't feel equitable for all the people. And I think too that it is perhaps not even deemed a deterrent for others within the space to say, well, boy, I can't thief $70 million, I only going to spend 2 years, then, you know, then we might as well go on. You're balancing the pros.
What is a deterrent though, Diana? It's not necessarily the time in prison, but it's all the embarrassment that you
embarrassment. You know, see some of them people are Leo. Embarrassment. Them have 407,000 US dollars, $70 million worth of money put on somewhere. Embarrassed.
Are you saying that people like Trump is not embarrassed because they got 34 counts of?
You see that the man that embarrassed him get 34 count of guilty. You see, you see the nation recognizing him as being that. But leave Trump alone. Him is for next week. But I think that people are concerned, people looking on from two perspectives. One, it's not going to be a deterrent if it's 2 years. I can make up my mind that, I'm 32. I spent 2 years in prison and I have $400,000 put on when I come. Then I said, it don't matter. I can retire.
Do you think that she will get another chance to fleece somebody? The bank would re-employ you? You think anybody would re-employ?
Get hired upon that the same bank. She didn't get hired upon some other bank. Or when you look at there's so many copycats. So I don't expect she same one going to come back and get hired by company ABC. You know, it's not likely, but it's possible she might have get hired in a one.
So you think that somebody else who had her access will thief double our amount and say, you know,
exactly. Exactly. So if somebody know who else in the system going to say it and say, well, why should only get 2 years?
2 years, yeah.
Then we can go and do rub the 2 year them and
get 160 million or $3 trillion
and buy this and buy that and live the life. Beverly Brown says 2 years is an insult. I understand your pain on that, Bev. It sounds that way. Sunny Sky said only 24 months. Yes, Sunny Skies only 24 months. Lorna said the 2 years is absolutely ridiculous. I remember when we used to get 18 months for a little ganja. And them the days I don't know, Lord, are you too wicked? That ganja thing is another issue too, you know, because I think too much people smoking this ganja and too much of them are drive under the influence of ganja and drunk as bat and just a crash. I don't know, but that is my take on it. The 2 years for me is leniency, well exercised, and it's not encouraging for people within the diaspora who all probably feel a little exposed or even feel that they
the part from the diaspora that I found a little over, especially with the conference, the build up to the conference was mostly about how diaspora are going to invest in Jamaica, and and that is not a realistic goal anytime soon. I mean, you know, first of all, it takes you 4 or 5 hours to open a bank account. That's one. And the kind of hoops and hurdles that you go through to start a business from the diaspora is a humongous thing. But then the biggest deterrent from opening and starting a business or investing in Jamaica is all of these things like what people take from people bank account, the SSL, this Miss Thomas and other people who your money in Jamaica is exposed to high levels of criminality, you know, and for me, you know, it's gonna be hard for me to say, tell somebody or to convince somebody to take their billions of dollars and put it in Jamaica. It's a very tough place to do business, even though they tell you it's very tough. it's a tough place to do business because of all of the things that have gone over and over and over. And it's like nobody now take no responsibility for nothing at all. You know, see, I mean, who in the SSL scandal has been charged for anything? Nobody. You know, the one person who admit that's the only person that the media jumps down on and say she guilty. But maybe she is the most honest of all. You know, because she talk about it. But and then because she come out and say she did it, then what about the owners of the business? Why aren't they charged? You know, that kind of thing. So, you know, for one person to lose 12 million in US dollars, it's a lot of money for one person to lose so much money. And it's unfair. And so these are the things why diaspora will look in Jamaica and say, yeah, we're willing to give back to our country, but we're not willing to send the money down there.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I refuse to comment. Cannot comment on the SSL matter. I sit as a commissioner with the Financial Services Commission. So let me just put that out there.
I understand all of that. I know you are talking me at all.
Right. So I'm just putting that out there, lest people wonder why Diana not commenting.
Yeah, and I'm saying that that is the reason why diaspora will have a problem.
And I would perhaps want to say to diaspora members that regardless of where you're at, you're likely, there is always going to be some measure of exposure to financial loss, whether it's in cyberspace or otherwise. I think that the regulations here in Jamaica are being enforced and crafted with a measure of deliberateness to address institutions that allow these things to happen or enable by default or failure to design proper processes, these kind of infractions to happen. I want to remind you too that there is the deposit insurance that is held for every individual within a institution. There's an amount up to which your funds are covered and recoverable. However, there are institutions, these beyond that amount of money you are exposed, and you can look it up. There are institutions that perhaps need to tighten how they manage people's business, but that's for another day.
And I think this
Lorna says there is no embarrassment. I see Royal Reid at a conference saying I am a free agent. Paulette says, did they seize her bank account and assets? Paulette, I don't know. Did the victims get back their money? I don't know.
Yes, a lot of them got back their money, but the big ones have not yet. Yeah.
Right. So some get, some not get. So, Norma McLaren says only 2 years is an insult to people, hard-working people who have their money in the bank and the country on a whole. Same, so we all agree with you. The Sunnyside says the court order was for her to pay it back. However, that is very unlikely. That money already spent off. Sunny Sky is not being bright today. Mean that she not being hopeful. She said the money don't spend off, Leo. Beverly Brown say, why is Banton not out on bail? Who is Banton? I don't know. Bev, who named Banton?
Oh no, he must be talking about Vibes Cartel.
Oh, Cartel. Bev mix up our music and a mix we up same time. Bev,
the court is going to make a decision on that. I think it's in July.
Sometime in July, you will find out.
Sometime in July, you'll hear. Yeah, and then the same thing with the DPP also. I think they are going to make a decision in September.
Panton. Why is Panton not out on bail? I cannot comment.
Panton, yeah. I mean, you know, once in Jamaica, once you plead guilty, they throw the book at you. It's just the way it is, right? You plead guilty, they throw the book at you.
Oh, it's been a show. It's been a morning. We again apologize for the late start because Leo couldn't figure out the connections and the Zoom link, but we're going to make him work on it after the show finished. Birthday greetings, if anybody have greetings. There's so much that we need to talk about the financial sector, how people treat people, the law, and whether or not to get into our car track, hurricane, the mango season that continues, and the hulpa mango that I have to eat, and the naseberries.
You know, it's so sad that they can't spread the mango season across the year, because mango just come in abundance in June and end in July, and then that's it. No more mango again for the rest of the year.
No, man, you have mango till August. Because remember the thing say, it say, May you may get one. June it due to you. July it lie on the ground. August hug refuse. September said me got it done. So you have mango up to August.
So you see one person that sit down and eat. One person that sit down and eat 30, 40 mango in a one sitting because they say if they don't do that no, they're not gonna get no mango views. What the hell is that? What's that? My mother used to sit down in front of a pail, a white pail, a mango, full up with water and mango. And him just sit down and say, nah, eat. She would not eat mango until 8 o'clock at night when he died. And
so she just box out her mango them time there. You must eat some fine skin mango because them the mango they love and some fine skin mango. You can just pop them in your mouth one time and turn it around and then just.
Well, Julie is my favorite mango if I had to eat mangoes, right? Julie is my favorite. You eat everything. You just do some boom, 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 and knock it off. It's like eating. Julie's like eating Neesberry.
Yes, but Neesberry is a different thing. But the Neesberry, I saw a friend visiting with the other day, and she was having her Julie mango. You remember, Leo? And she sliced the mango and cut up the mango into bite-sized pieces.
And use a knife and fork. And I said, what the hell is this? You're using knife and fork to eat mango. That don't even make no sense to me. Right?
Dr. Frey, we'll call you out.
We'll call you out. and then our friend was eating the mango the right way.
Yes,
right?
Man. Peel the mango.
We should take a video of that.
You did?
I should take a video of that.
No, you're too wicked. Oh my gosh. Paulette said the financial institution should pay back the victims. You sit down there, a whole heap of people, money get drawn out of their account and they can't get explained, and the bank's not taking responsibility in the first go around, and people just have to follow them up to get it. So yes, they should take responsibility, and somewhere within the system it should. Delro says, I'm very proud of both of you for the presentation of this podcast. Thank you very much, Delrose, up in Atlanta. Thank you for the comment. We try, Leo, sometimes mess up and make we start late. Michelle is usually here with us, but she's out this morning. She said she was going to try and join late.
Michelle gone on a date.
Michelle gone on a date. Nobody tell no lie upon Michelle. Everything I tell lie upon Michelle. Anybody having birthday today or this week that we need to shout out for? On my pop-up, there was...
by the end of this weekend, the month of June done and the year, middle of the year done. Pretty much, you know that, right?
Yeah, yes.
When the 30th of June come, the year done. Because the rest of the month, I'm just sort of fly off.
Tomorrow, June 13, Leo.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. By the end of this weekend.
People remember, so we're supposed to be saving money, Only people in America are supposed to be saving $25 a week. It's in a partner. And who in Jamaica is supposed to be saving 4,000 Jamaican dollars a week. That is from a partner. Make sure and catch up within a partner savings. Put it under the bed. Put it in your can, whatever it is, a cheese pan, whatever, and hide it, because this is going to be your money for Christmas. It's your Christmas money to yourself. And we are going to
go to my page and watch Diane teach you how to roast breadfruit. It's the best video in the world. Best video of all times. Look on my page, go to Leo Gilling on Facebook and find the video. It's probably like the third to last video that I posting that I made in this week. And look at the video where Diana is teaching you how to roast a breadfruit. It's the funniest thing in the world, okay?
Okay, I'm not teach nobody how to make the breadfruit. I made a roast breadfruit and mind my own business till you walk in my yard with the camera and just start record me. I mean, never know that.
I have never seen anything so.
I need a lawyer. I need a lawyer.
In my life.
Paulette says my sister Cheryl's birthday is tomorrow. Leo, please sing happy birthday to
Cheryl. Oh, happy birthday to you when it comes tomorrow. I hope you are 12 and innocent. And that your life will be full as of 12 forward. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Cheryl. We trust that you'll have a great day. God continue to bless
Cheryl,
you.
please watch the video of
Cheryl,
Diana cooking breadfruit. She's cooking breadfruit on gas stove. Never seen that in my life.
Oh, you mean then when we must cook it? That a gas stove me cook with gas stove. So me roast my breadfruit on my gas stove.
And it's not like you don't have tree run at the back of the house and you can broke off stick and thing. Okay.
Paulette Timber says, I'm saving mine. Some of it may be my vacation. Yes, Paulette, some of it must be your vacation money. Fabulous. They're the ones, Lana, how you can save 4,000 a week when you get 15,000 a week? You better save it. And you know that Jamaica, so you save your $25 a week and make sure you have.
You have a wonderful week, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. It's really been great. Diane can chat, she can chat. Jesus, we never somebody can chat so in my life, okay? But
my niece very know.
It's fun. And it's nice to be here. Talk to you again. See you next week, Saturday.
All right, take care. God